Maria, Maria. All right, we sound good. So this one goes, I'm not paying my student loans, credit cards, or any debt. This one's Anton Daniels. Let's full screen this big daddy here. This one should be fun, though.
I'm so irritated right now. You, Department of Education. You, Sally Mae.
Jesus.
You, PNC Bank, okay? I was 17.
Started off this video highly aggressive.
18
She cusses more than me. Unreal.
18 years old, going to college my first time, okay? And that lady sat in that
Deserves a
room
fruit snack.
and had me sign my life away by myself, mind you, because I've been living on my own since I was 16. So I had no guardian, no parent with me. I was hoping and trusting that these people were going to be honest with me. Long story short, I am up to here in student loans. I think since I graduated in 2009, 2010, then I went to cosmetology school, but that's irrelevant. I think my student loans have been sold to 2 or 3 different companies.
All right. No shade on cosmetology school. There's actually hairdressers out there making $100 grand a year. Not all of them, but the good ones. All right, let's real quick. But there is something about college. Remember, the shit's a business. There are predatory loans. I get it. 17 years old. They go, yeah, just sign right here. Yeah. No. You're gonna be fine. Just pay this for fucking ever. To be fair on that. Okay, fucking, my parents would have never. They would have never. They never one time would they have gone. Yeah, Jack, that's a smart idea. Yeah, 20 grand a year, high interest rates. Yeah, never. To be fair on that.
What they want you to pay a month is ridiculous, okay?
Wait a minute. Where is the accountability in these conversations? All right, let's start from where she's at, right? And then we're going to work our way backwards. First and foremost, what does them selling your loans have to do with the amount that you're supposed to pay? The mortgage companies sell your loans all day long. They will move it over to this company or they'll sell it over to that company in order to get it off the books or whatever. And this company is benefiting by you paying the interest on it. They sell your loans all the time. It doesn't change the terms. It doesn't change anything. What you're supposed to pay and what you signed up to pay is what you decided to pay. Secondly, how is it the school or the whatever's responsibility because you decided that you didn't want to stay from home or you took care of yourself or whatever, so on and so forth? How did that become a personal issue for them if you took out the loans? Because again, it sounds like you took out more loans and you decided to go to cosmetology school after you had went to college, and because you made bad decisions, now you hanging it on federal taxpayers? Because y'all know that this is our money. So when they then say that I'm not interested or forget it or whatever, so on and so forth, or I don't want to pay this amount of money, what is it that you were looking for the school to be honest with you about? You didn't.
Okay. I'm kind of on the chick side a little bit. I agree with Anton. I do agree with him. Like, you did sign up for it, but let's not bullshit each other here. It's a be honest. Come on. What are they going to do? Tell her, hey, we're ripping you the fuck off. And guess what? This degree you're going in for, you're probably not going to even get a real job with it anyways. They're not going to fucking say that, dude. College is a business. If somebody came to me and they said, hey, and I own a business, and they go, hey, I want to work for you. Can I give you $20,000 a year for 4 years, and I'll work for you for free? And then if I'm dope enough, would you hire me full time? Maybe. Of course I'll take their fucking... Of course, yes. Come on in, and then pay me interest on top of that for the rest of their life. Not in every circumstance. So, to be fair, I get why she's frustrated. I really do. I wonder what her payments are. I'm just saying, just throwing that out there, just to play what is it, devil's advocate, God's advocate, right?
Didn't read the paperwork, none of that stuff.
Nobody's reading
You
the
as an adult,
paperwork.
listen, we too old. We are too old to be making excuses and getting mad. Get your money up, pay your loans off, take care of your responsibilities. Stop blaming everybody else. You are not a victim. You are a victor. You had opportunities. You fumbled it. You probably picked bad curriculums. Maybe you didn't finish school, or maybe you're not working in the field that you said that you were supposed to be working in, or whatever. But we have to stop blaming everybody else for our bad decisions. Take ownership and responsibility for your life, and stop saying the money that they are making you pay, that is the amount that you signed up to pay when you decided that you wanted to go to school.
Okay, he's right to an extent. He's right to an extent. But the interest rate and the amount you have to pay it's a fucking ripoff, dude. Like no, maybe he's just way beyond out of touch, and I guess that happens. It happens, but let's not bullshit each other here. It's a fucking ripoff, dude. And when you're 17, what do you really know? So I do get both sides of the coin.
This is a simple fix to me. And again, I always like to give credit to the content creators. So
it's a simple fix for me, dude. Just pay him the money you owe him.
That link will be down in the description, because it is the right thing to do. We got to give credit to the content creators, regardless of whether we agree with them or not. But the fact of the matter is that you decided to take out the student loans. You decided to go to school. You then decided to go to cosmetology school. Hopefully you finished. Shout out to everybody with the popcorn ceilings that's a little wavy at the top.
Hey, man, fuck you. I got popcorn ceilings too. Yeah, this guy, shit, motherfucker, talking about my popcorn ceilings, bitch ass. No, I'm just kidding. I like Anton Daniels. I'm just fucking around. But I will say, sometimes I think this dude's just a little too rich. A little too rich. A little out of touch.
Look like the struggle is real, and I feel you. I can relate. I mean, I've struggled at times in my life too, but we had to man up. Y'all also advocated to be equal, and so you had the opportunity to choose for yourself. Obviously, you choose wrong, and that's the thing that you got to pay for. I think this deserves another fruit snack.
Do you see the world? Do you see the economy? Do you see what is going on right now?
They still want their money.
I am not paying you jack shit. Okay? You can call my phone as many times as you want. You can send me letters in the mail as many times as you want. I go on these programs and deferments and all this other bullshit that's going to fuck me in the end because I have to, not because I want.
You do know that they're going to garnish you, right? You're never going to get from under these things. You can't outrun it. You just have to face it. And it's
No, can they do that? Hold on, we gotta look this shit up. Hold on. Can student cannot paying your student loans let me see. Not paying your student loans, can they garnish your wages? Like a fifth grader smelling this stuff. Okay. A wage garnishment for federal loans is 15% of net pay, and there is no head of household exemption. Like we have like we have for state law courts, Florida, where someone supports dependent child. Hold on. Wage garnishment for student loans. Let's see what this says. A wage garnishment for federal loans is 15%. Okay. Garnishment can also occur. Okay, so apparently it looks like they can just garnish your wages for student loans, but I ain't never heard of that happening. I understand for taxes. Let's see where he's going with this. This guy cracks me up. He says some fucking shit.
Probably better that you face it now than face it later. You're never going to be able to outrun it. You can't file for bankruptcy and discharge it. You can't do any of it. You just might as well face it, or the interest is going to continue to pile up, and then you're just going to be on a hamster wheel, and they're going to be garnishing you for the rest of your life until you die, and then they're going to take over your life insurance if you have any, and it's just going to go from there.
No, dude.
You might as well face it. They're going to find your phone number. They're going to find out where you are. They're going to find out where you work. They're going to garnish your bank account. You'll never be able to get a bank account without waking up one day and seeing it gone on payday.
Yo, this guy's going real far over student loans. I don't know about that, dude. I think she's going to be fine not paying it. I'm not saying that's cool. Everybody else who paid theirs. I wonder what her payments are. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I was just smart enough to not have student loans.
You might as well face it. It's no point now trying to outrun this thing.
To because I have to, because I don't have $700, $800, $900 a month to send for my student fucking loans.
What?
She cursed a lot.
I think there should be a program.
He goes, she cursed a lot. Yeah, she curses more than me. $900 a month for student loans? Was the ghost of Ernest Hemingway teaching there? What? Yo, hey, honey. Yo, this chick's got $900 a month in student loans. I just thought that was crazy. Anyways, I'm back to the filming.
They're paying like $250,000 for school, and then that shit.
I'm just saying,
Interest works on it.
$900 a month in student loans. That is insane. Anyways, I'm going to go back to filming this. I love you. She goes, yeah. I'm like, I guess that's normal.
Program that if you are out of school and you don't work in the field or whatever the fucking case may be, you should be able to file for forgiveness. That school was a joke. It ended up going bankrupt. It ended up getting rebought. And then the student loans have been sold multiple times. I just called and canceled one of my credit cards, Premier credit card. It was a credit.
Premier is like, wow. Premier, I think, is one that's credit one.
This chick's just been getting railed every which way, dude. Just ripped off. Speaking about not getting ripped off, thanks to everybody who bought the new Caddy Daddy shirts. Got them out. Everyone that bought an RLP Classic. Some high quality shit. This came out great. I'm really stoked on it. Just want to let you know it's in the mail. And I appreciate everybody that supports the channels and who's willing to pay for my student loans and my credit card debt. It's just crazy that this chick here is just getting... How many people have just been screwed by this stuff? Let me hear. Let's finish this out. But I get it, though. I mean, not paying your credit cards, that will really screw you. I don't know too much. The student loans, what are they supposed to do? That it wouldn't be a viable business option if they didn't... Well, I guess they all just print money. The colleges are in cahoots with the government. They're all sleeping with each other. Lord knows it.
One. Let's continue.
Holding credit card.
She's just making bad decisions her whole life. She just decided that, yo, I'm going to be a bad decision maker. I'm going to go with high interest credit cards, student loans, probably got a car note that's out of fucking control with a high interest rate, maybe 17%,
Yeah.
16%. This is how I know that she is a perpetual victim Olympian. She is winning the high jump in the Victim Olympics, gold medalist.
Got years ago. And I've always made my payments on time. I always did what I was supposed to do. They gave me credit increases when I didn't even request them, whatever, no big deal.
It's their fault.
But to pay a yearly fee to have a credit card is fucking stupid, okay?
We agree.
Especially with somebody that has a credit score at 700. Why am I paying you $80 a year to have a fucking credit card?
Okay, that's just being petty there. I got to go through the comment section. Anton Daniels, he's a fucking trip, dude. Me and my boy Nestor, who helps me with the second channel. He doesn't do anything on my main channel, but we've studied that guy because this guy puts out like 10 videos a day. We almost don't think he's a real person. And he says some just crazy shit. Just like, yeah, just pay it off, dude. You don't got 90 grand? And I was like, what? Like, this guy's just fucking, he's just been loaded for too long. She is proof that the college education doesn't make you smart. Yeah, 1,000%. She's strong and independent. She'll be fine. A lot of people are probably just going to roast her. Every day my kids tell me the best gift I ever gave them was a loan-free education. Well, that's another thing, too. It sounds like she didn't have too great of parents. And that's unfortunate, because I had some real good fucking parents. I mean, they kind of fucked up at the end, but formative years, on the money. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Anyways, just to be fair, some people don't have like that guidance. I don't know what parent is just gonna be like, yeah, dude, just go get like student loans, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I'll co-sign you a car, and it's like, what? While listening to her whining, just remember that the majority of student loans are spent on lifestyle expenses. Yeah, well, I mean, $800 a month, that doesn't even cover your rent anymore. It's egregious how they let 18-year-olds take out loans for an education while the same 18-year-old would be wholly unqualified for the same amount for even a house or a car. Yeah, see, that's where I agree with. I do think it's a little shisty. It's a lot shisty. It is predatory. I will say that. That's why I was saying with when this guy was like, you knew what you were paying and stuff. It's like, dude, you're 17. Like, the fuck? Are you joking me? 17, you got no parents helping you out. No one really guiding you. Come on, dude. That's when they get you. That's when they get you. And they tell you all the way from kindergarten up. Kindergarten, they're like, what do you want to do with your life? I'm like, I want to be a fucking astronaut. Are we playing Duck Duck Goose later or what? Like, what? Like they program you for college. It's crazy. I'm not paying student loans either. I'm a high school dropout. Yeah, damn right. I'm just kidding. It is somewhat predatory if it's being presented to young kids who are having a lack of financial future guidance plans. Yeah, 1,000%. That's where I agree with her. Like, the credit cards, good luck with that, right? I once didn't pay a $1,500 credit card, and till this day, like 8 years later, they're still after me. And I'm at the point where I'm about to just go settle it up with them because I'm getting tired of it. But aside from that, I always just pay everything off. I've never really had debt like that. What is she complaining about? This is reality. Pay your bills and be responsible. Anyways, I'll leave Anton Daniels' information down below. Good God. Thanks to everybody who bought a shirt. Appreciate you guys. Links down below. Also, work with Atlas Bullion. Do like kind of mailbox gold subscription. Something that's actually worth the money. Kind of invest in yourselves. Think about all that money. If she would have been putting $800 a month into gold for the last 10 years. Yeah. Think about that. Anyways, use my link down below. Get a little kickback. Couple shekels. Nothing really, though. It's more for you. Just a way to preserve your wealth and not end up like this chick, but you want to end up like this guy. Stupid rich. Hell of a talk. Unreal.